Sophie Ecclestone joining Amanda-Jade Wellington in Adelaide. Spin to win for the Strikers, do you think, as a result of that?
Maybe. I mean, the Strikers have always prided themselves on their diversity of their bowling attack. You think about those back-to-back title-winning years and you've got new ball in the hand of Brown and Shute, and then you've got Amanda-Jade Wellington and Gemma Barsby, Anisu Mashongwei. There's so many options that they have, what happens with the ball in, away, both lots of turn. So I think having Sophie Ecclestone there in conjunction with Amanda-Jade Wellington, probably not dissimilar to the deployment we probably saw from the Sixers when Ecclestone was alongside Amelia Kerr in a lot of ways. They squeeze in those middle overs. They dominate that period. You've probably got someone in Sophie Ecclestone where Talia McGrath could also throw her the ball in some of those surge type overs, less so probably a power play sense given the seam options that they have. So I'm really curious to see what that balance looks like for Talia McGrath and how she chooses to use them. But when you've got, for sure, they both take the ball away from a right-hander, but they serve really different purposes. And I think we've seen the Ecclestone-Kerr combination work well for the Sixers. So curious to know what that looks like with Amanda-Jade Wellington and Sophie Ecclestone, given that Wellington's a slightly different bowler to Amelia Kerr.
It feels they've got a point of difference on a lot of other teams in the competition. We sort of talk more about them from a bowling point of view, whereas a lot of the other teams, it's the strike power. It's the strike power with the batting.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, they do have Laura Wolvart, so there's that.
Yeah, of course. But it's more, we think of defence and offence. With the Strikers, I feel it's more their weapon is actually their defence.
Completely agree. And I think, again, we look back at those title-winning years and when they were the most effective, economical bowling team in the competition, that's actually what won them the title. They backed themselves to win a game from anywhere because they knew they could defend any score.
Yep.
We saw that at the Adelaide Oval against the Brisbane Heat in one of those finals. So they show up in a way where they just almost starve you of runs. And then when you do have a Laura Wolvart, now they've got a Tammy Beaumont in their lineup, they've really bolstered what the top end of that batting lineup looks like as well, in the absence of Katie Mack, who's gone to the Scorchers. So I think from that perspective, they have quite a well-balanced list. We keep having that conversation, don't we, across the competition of how many good lists there are. But you're right, the strength of that lineup is the diversity and discipline of their bowling lineup.